How do you do, everyone? You know who I am, ETTemplar, Supreme Misfit Professional Dipshit, and I'm giving my 2 cents on one of the worst documentaries I've seen in my entire life, and I'm surprised that History Channel's Kevin Costner's The West was even available to air. So, to sum up every episode, White Devil settlers show up. The people and representatives they have on the show justify the evil that Native Americans commit against white people. There's even a scene where they justify Comanche showing up to a settlement under a flag of truce and then stabbing to death a settler and scalping him in front of his family. And it's and then smallpox or plague shows up, and then again we're back to settlers being evil. So every fucking episode follows this this modus operandi. Every episode. And not only that, it's amazing how they justify every fucked up action that the Native Americans commit. And while somehow, like, just saying settlers, if you're a skin tone lighter than the Native Americans, you're a white devil cowboy. And that's what you're getting from this documentary series. And on top of that, one of the most fucked up things I ever heard. So there's a story in here, a real story, how two women get kidnapped. One's 9 and one's 21. They get taken by the Indians, brutally beaten, probably brutally raped, and the woman wrote a book about her experience. And they said that she alleges. No, this is her story. She told it. Why would she lie? If it's in her book in a journal, journaling her experiences. And the show hosts have the galls. They have a feminist on there and saying, "Oh well, settler women had a tough life, so she was probably better with the Native Americans." When they show her doing slave labor, and there's stories of her being repeatedly beaten and raped. So yeah, a person, a spokesperson at History Channel and feminist said that a woman being taken, held captive against her will, beaten and raped was better than being a settler's wife. So Kevin Costner's West, to sum this video up, is the biggest pile of shit, not only historically. They show pictures of weapons that aren't in the correct time. Like they have Indians with they have pictures of Indians and videos of Indians with lever actions, which wouldn't come till like the 1860s, 70s, and 80s. So there's all kinds of inconsistencies. There's the justification of brutal violence against settlers just because they were settlers, and there's all tons of historical propaganda that they inject into it that wasn't there and wasn't the reasoning. So avoid this like the plague because it's essentially anti-white, anti-civilization propaganda garbage. And I'm surprised, like I'm just shocked that History Channel has fallen to such depths that they're so desperate for viewers that they have to get crap like this. It's not worth your watch. Don't watch it. It's shit. In every sense of the word. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot. So before Texas was a state, same thing. A lot of settlers moved into Texas, and Santa Anna allowed these settlers to enter the territory because they figured it'd be a buffer zone against the Comanche. Um, so Santa Anna gives these people the right to take and settle the lands. But later, Santa Anna at Goliad kills and massacres Texans that surrendered their arms because the Mexican army promised them that they would let them live if they surrendered their arms. Well, they didn't. They shot them all. So Santa Anna betrays his word, and Santa Anna proclaims all Texans to be bandits and pirates, and that they'll kill any of them they find. And History Channel's reasoning for this, they say, is that poor settlers were bringing their slaves into Texas, which, if you just heard me, poor settlers bringing their slaves into Texas. If you're poor, you can't own slaves. So they're trying to tackle on this little slave thing, which Sam Houston was anti-slave. A lot of Texans were anti-slaves. So they try and tackle on this propaganda idea that Texans were a bunch of slave owners while also being poor. I don't know how that works. So they try and make the Comanche massacring Texans as, oh, they're just killing slavers. They're just killing all slavers, right? And then of course they totally bastardize the birth of Texas and Texan history. And they failed to mention that the Tejanos, right? There was Spanish Texans that fought alongside Texan settlers. Colonel Juan Seguin, for example, is one of my greatest heroes, survivor of the Battle of the Alamo. Um, so this documentary is quite literally, again, I have to preface this, the biggest piece of shit propaganda I've ever seen my entire life. No one should watch it. No one should give it the time of day. And if you see this shit on TV, change the channel. It's literally an affront and offense to history fans and just everyone in.